Hi, good morning, everybody. So I'm here to talk about two specific programs. One's called Work Immersion. It's through the Governor's Workforce Board. A lot of you might have already taken advantage of this program. We did some program changes over this past fiscal year. So this application actually just went live yesterday. So if you've taken, I see some of you smiling. If you took advantage of this program last year, I'm about to announce the program changes to you for this coming year. Most of it stayed the same. So the way it works is it's kind of like a try before you buy, or you can take advantage of it if you're going to be bringing on interns. So we have it for 3 different groups of individuals. We offer it for unemployed adults. We offer it for individuals who are in a career and technical education program. And we offer it for college students who are matriculating in any of the 11 colleges or universities in Rhode Island. One of the program changes that we did this year was that if the individual is a Rhode Island resident going to any college or university outside of Rhode Island, we will actually recognize that college or university. So that could be something that a lot of employers in the room or outside of this room will probably like that change. So the way the program works is it's a minimum amount of hours, up to 400 hours. We'll reimburse the employer 50% of the wages on the college and high school side. It's 50%. On the unemployed adult side, if you're paying the individual $9.60 to $12.36 an hour, then it's 35% reimbursement because it's living wage. If you pay them $12.37 an hour to $20 per hour, we'll reimburse you 50%. If you retain the unemployed adult for 12 weeks beyond the 400 hours, we give you an additional 25% of the 400 hours. So on the unemployed adult side, there's an incentive to try the individual, and then there's an incentive to retain them. We don't give that on the high school or the college side. Are there any questions on that?
Is there a cap?
$20.
No, in terms of...
Oh, so you can have 10 of them.
Yeah.
Sorry, I got you. You can have 10 individuals throughout your fiscal year, throughout our fiscal year, and our fiscal year goes June to June. So it's a really good program. We do have guides for all of the 11 colleges and universities. So if you're having a problem identifying a career counselor to help you kind of fill out that they're matriculating, then we can identify that for you. And we also have guides for all the career and technical education programs. Last fiscal year, this was a paper application. This year, it's an online application. Did any of you take advantage of this program last year on the unemployed adult side? So one of the problems we had last year was you had to do a pre-employment service. We've eliminated that this year on the unemployed adult side. I know, I'm so excited because that was a huge problem. So online application, no pre-employment service, just straight employers should be able to fill this out. W-9, we'll need a new W-9 for everybody this year, one time only. Any questions on that? Okay, my card should be with everybody, but if not, I'm here after. I'm happy to help you guys out if you have any questions with that. Similar to the Work Immersion program, we have on-the-job training. This is a program through the Department of Labor and Training and also through our we have 2 different workforce investment boards. So depending on where your actual business resides, if you're in Providence or Cranston, you're going to go through our workforce investment board in Providence or Cranston. If you're anywhere outside Providence or Cranston, you're going to come through our Greater Rhode Island WIB. But basically, it's you hire, we train, you train, we pay. So say someone comes along for the position that you're hiring for, and I'm going to just use customer service as the position. They have most of the skills for it, but they're lacking in a certain area. So let's say they don't know Excel. And they're going to need to give up someone from your workforce to train them in that specific area. And that we're going to recognize that that individual is going to have to give up time from their work day to be training in that specific area. And maybe for manufacturers, a better example would be you have a CNC machinist that comes along, and they're going to know how to do most of the job, but they're going to have to learn how to use your machine. So you're going to be giving up someone from your workforce to train in that area. So we'll give you a contract specialist from our office to create a training plan, utilizing some of your training plan, hopefully. Once the contract is approved, then that new hire can start working, and we'll reimburse you anywhere from 4 weeks to 6 months of the new hire's wages. Typically, we will approve on if you're anywhere from 1 to 3 of these at any one time. Any questions about this program?
Let's take advantage of this one. Is there
Has anybody taken advantage of this program? Wow.
Does anyone see a need or an opportunity?
Oh, you have.
There's,
I saw someone. You've taken advantage of it? Do you have any, like it, good, bad?
We have.
And you have as well, yeah.
Yeah,
It's a good program.
it is.
It's for longer training, like I would say work immersion's a good program if you've kind of like not sure, maybe it's a longer term unemployed or if you have a college internship, that's a really good program. This program I think is better if you're going to have to do longer training and you want to get more reimbursement back. Business Workforce Center or my team we're here for you to kind of assist you if you're not sure which program to use or you're interviewing an individual and you want to kind of like bounce off which program you think would be best to assist you, we can help you out with that. On both programs, this program takes about a week from start to finish for the contract to be approved. So if you have an immediate need, this program's probably not going to be able to turn around except for about a week. And on the work immersion side, we can probably turn that around in a couple days. So that one's probably, if you have an immediate need, that would be the program. Any questions? Great.
these are two great programs that are funded by the taxes that your companies pay anyway. So you're already paying into these funds, so, and there are too many people that don't know about them. Definitely leverage them, try to, and I'm sure everybody in the room has got the ability to take advantage of them.
Yes, as long as you're registered with Secretary of State, which hopefully all of you are, these programs are available to you.
And Olivia's a great resource, everybody in the state.
What if it's a promotional opportunity, so it's not really a new hire, but you're going into a position?
So if it's a completely new position, so in your company, we do a case-to-case scenario on the on-the-job training. Work immersion, they would have to have so on the unemployed adult side, they have to have no wages 6 weeks prior to coming to you. We look at cash assistance as an acceptable wage, a military stipend, or unemployment is an acceptable wage. We also are looking at underemployed too. So say someone really needed to support their family and they decided to maybe bartend and they have those wages coming in and you're offering them a position doing something that's going to really sustain a sustainable wage, we probably would overlook those wages and allow work immersion to be used. On-the-job training, they have to be new hire and they can't be working for the company, so this would not work.
But apprenticeship might so ask.
Yeah. If you have an individual that's working for your company though, and you want to maybe train them up, there is a grant through our office, the Incumbent Worker Training Grant, that you could potentially use to train up, skill up. You're welcome. Thank you.